Taurus, welcome into your August money and career reading. This is where we are going to look at what you need to know right now with the month of August coming in. What's up with your money? What's up with your finances? What's going on with your career? Interpersonal relationships with your career? What's happening with regards to your boss? If you have a business, what's going on with that energy? So let's get into the spirit guides. Please come into my spirit room for my Tauruses out there. Please come in and guide us, please, with regards to money and career for Taurus for the month of August 2023. Show me, please, clearly what it is that I need to be seeing, and please speak to me clearly what it is I need to be hearing for Taurus's highest good. Let us get started. Let's have a look. Taurus, what's up for the month of August? Show us the money, show us the career, show us the growth that we want to see, or tell us what we need to see if we need to be avoiding something for Taurus. So let's have a look and see for Taurus, what's up, what's going on with the money and the career for Taurus. So we got grounding, go deep, explore your roots. That's an interesting energy. I'll show you all the cards now, and then I'll show you what's going on. I do see somebody, I'll show you what it looks like. Somebody's sitting there under a tree, sort of on their own, and they're reading a book here. So I feel you got to go a little bit deeper here. It does say go deeper. I think you may have to research something or figure something out or find another way of doing something. Okay, that card just moved like that. So we're going to go there. A windfall of abundance. Hello. Like that card moved for a reason. Hey, got a windfall of abundance. Let me read what it says there. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms. Congratulations, Taurus. Some of these unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life's purpose and your health and your charitable work. Maybe that's why you got to go a little bit deeper. So then we got the grounding, go deeper energy, explore your roots. So I got to go back. I feel like this is related to what you do for a living. It's just sitting with that book there. So everything that we do for a living, from the most simple thing to the most complicated thing, there's some kind of education that had to go into it to understand how to do what you are doing. I mean, even as a tarot reader, I had to understand what tarot cards are all about. I spent years learning about symbols and what does this symbol mean when you see a book, or what does a symbol mean when you see an eagle? What does it mean? It's just something that with me, it's been since I was a child. So I've been learning about these things since I was very, very young. It was always something that I wanted to understand and know. So it's been my whole life. And for other people, they're going to start something and you may be doing something for your whole life as well. How long did it take you to learn what you needed to learn? And it comes up here in this going deeper energy. I feel like there's something more that you need to learn about. It's almost like whatever you're doing for a living, whatever you're doing, maybe you can learn another way of doing it. Maybe you can learn more about it. Maybe you can understand an easier way of getting something done, okay? Or shifting something. Because that's one of the things, because I see this abundance coming in here. And if you're wondering about money and you're saying to yourself, wow, but Deborah, I don't see this abundance. I'm worried about money. That's when you need to go deeper. Say you're running a business. Say you're working somewhere, whatever. Everything that you do on an everyday basis, meaning, let's look at what you do when you get to work or when you start working. So you wake up, you go to work, you walk into where you are, or your career or your business or whatever, and there you are, and you do the certain steps that you do throughout your day. Something in those steps has to change. It has to change. You got to go deeper. You're either going to have to do something a bit differently, or you're going to have to figure out how to do something new, or you're going to have to figure out shift something. There's something that needs to shift here. That's why you got to go a bit deeper into what you're doing. And that little minute shift, you may be a very tiny little thing that you do. It's not tiny, it's big, and it's going to have some kind of effect on the flow of money for you. So yeah, I do that all the time. Even here on my channel, you'll often see me changing things around. I mean, when something doesn't want to work and you see, okay, that's not working, change it and try something new. Those shifts and changes that you do is constantly what is creating new energy, and that kind of energy is what creates the new experiences that you want to have. So these are the things that you need to keep on doing. It's almost like you always have to keep tweaking as you're going through. And I don't just think as somebody like me on YouTube, I think honestly it is every career and every job that we do, every business that you own, it's always like that. So money is there for you. Holy amethyst, okay, divine alchemy, all right? Move beyond your current challenge. Focus on what you desire. So yes, I do feel like the desire of what you are having is going to come in for you. Obviously, you want to have a money flow. Yes, if you're in a money and career reading, we are like-minded human beings. We like to have success. We like to have money flow. We don't view money as being a bad thing. We view money as being something that can make you even live the life that you want to live and express your true self in the world. Truly, it is a blessing to have money and not a curse, because it can help you and so many other people in your life. With regards to this, I got an energy coming up here, almost like of a clearing of something, and it's not coming from these cards. I'm just hearing Spirit Guide mentioning there's something that needs to be cleared away. There's something that needs to be removed from what you are doing, because it is hindering this money flow. This could be, I mean, divine alchemy. Move beyond the current challenge. Focus on what you desire. This could be maybe you focusing a lot on the problem and not focusing on actually what it is you're trying to achieve. It's almost as if I want to have XYZ amount of money coming into my business or my career or whatever, or I want that promotion or whatever it is you're doing. And then there's some problems in front of you, and it makes you stop looking at the thing that you want and focusing heavily on the problem. That problem, you're going to have to solve it. It is going to be solved as long as, and you're going to be moving away from it. And what's going to help you to move through this problem or whatever this kind of blockage is for you is literally keeping your focus on the end game, on where it is you want to go. Sorry, I'm very nasally. Can you hear that? My nose, as I'm talking, I can hear it getting more and more blocked. I have a very blocked nose. It is winter. It's been snowing in Africa. Can you believe it? It never snows in Africa. We saw snow for the first time, but obviously now we're all sick because we've never seen snow before. So the whole country just got sick in one day. You know what I mean? So yeah. Apologies for my nasal situation. Yeah, but anyway, you got money coming in. There is money. There's a page of pentacles rocking up here, and I'm literally asking about money, and I'm just seeing pentacles coming in here already. Even the previous readings I did, they're really showing all that energy. But you also got a page of cups coming in here too. There is something new coming in. There's money. There's your abundance. There is your abundance, literally under the page of pentacles. I love it too. 10 of cups coming in here. Wow. You're going to be very successful. And I'm remembering something here. It says here, abundance is arriving in many different forms. And I feel like a shift in money, a growth in your career is what is going to be changing a lot of different things in your life here. So this is very good. We've got the 4 pentacles coming in here. That's what I was picking up on a bit earlier. The Ace of Wands. Okay. We got the 3 of Wands. This is interesting. We got the Lovers card. This is very interesting. All right. We got the 8 of Cups. The 9 of Swords. Got to overcome that. You got the Strength card. And you got the Queen of Cups coming in here. So where do I start? There's quite a lot going on in your reading. So where do I start here? Let me put this down here. Let's start with the beginning of the reading, because I already see stuff there. So I've got to go back to where I was. There is money coming. There is money coming. This is your windfall of abundance here. Okay. So you got a Page of Pentacles, which can be a person coming into your life here. It can be, I'm just going to say, I feel like there could be people coming into your life. You could be meeting some new people, making some new connections here. The Page of Pentacles seems to be like a person coming and opening a door for you in some kind of way. I feel like it's a person opening a door for you, or 2 people that are going to come and kind of like help you in some kind of way here. Then this results in that abundance coming in here. So this is what you need to know. Okay, no matter what challenge you are facing currently right now, like it literally says, focus on what you desire. You are receiving the money that you want. Okay, then you're going to get the money that you want. For somebody out there, this has been frozen for a little while, and literally you've been sitting grounding there waiting for it to come. You must remember, grounding energy would be anything that's got to do with Mother Earth. So we're looking at the grounding energy, we're looking at root chakra energy, we're looking at stability. So you've been really holding tight onto your stability. And I also feel as well that the shift is going to come with that. I feel like I can see you've been worried about money. You've been holding it really tight. And this is this energy, I feel like, the grounding here, like just sort of like trying to get everything under control, trying to get your finances under control. You may have like debts in some kind of way, or too many bills, or you're not earning what you want to be earning. It's also this energy, I feel almost like you're paying quite a lot, or you are paying quite a lot. I do feel like somebody's paying out a lot of bills, okay? But I also feel like you're doing so much. You're pushing so hard, and then it's not like you're really getting that money back that you want to get. It's like I'm putting in like 20-hour days, you know what I mean, 18-hour days. I barely get a chance to sleep, but I'm not seeing that money coming in. It is going to come in. I do pick up this feeling of people entering into your life. It shows up here at the bottom here, and I see it here with the two cups as well, the two pages, sorry, the page of Pentacles and the page of Cups energy. I feel like you're meeting some new people maybe in the month of August now that is really going to be offering you opportunities. It could be clients coming in as well if you have a business. This is something that's going to make you extremely happy. I feel like this change and the change of direction that you're going to be going in, and the shift that it does in your world and in you, how you feel differently, how you feel better. I feel as if this is going to overflow into your home, and actually even you'll be able to make some maybe improvements inside of your home. So especially if you're sitting here going, wow, I need to buy some new teacups, in my home, and some books, because I am short of that. There's another book, eh? There's more books there, and she's reading a book here as well. So definitely some research, some inquiring, some going a bit deeper than what you already know. But I feel like that's going to maybe lead you to the people that you need to be led to. This can even be doing research. You know what? The biggest search engine on being able to find anything in this world is YouTube. I mean, let me tell you, so I think people are using YouTube as a search engine more than they're even using Google right now. It's like I ask the weirdest random questions. I'll be like, one day, I think, what did I ask recently? It was something so strange. How to tie a tie. That was this morning. I don't know how to tie a tie. Okay, so my children, when they go to school, they wear a school uniform, and only one person in the house knows how to tie a tie. So this morning we were getting the kids ready for school, and I'm like, the tie's not tied, and the person who has to tie the tie is so busy. So I was just like, oh no, there's a YouTube video, how to tie a tie, and then I realized there's channels out there that are just dedicated to ties. And I did not know that. So do you see how diverse this is? I feel like there's research that you may be doing here, okay, even on YouTube or educational wise, or through learning something that is going to literally make a shift and change. It may introduce you to new people, bring in new clients. That starts that money flow. And I do feel like the insecurity that you are currently feeling is definitely going to be moving away from you, because here we go. Yeah, we got this energy of two aces coming in here. Ace of Pentacles, thank you very much. That is money. And the Ace of Wands, that's not money. It's a new beginning. It's a shift in some kind of way, but it's good, because the Ace of Wands means it's going to happen now. This is happening now. And it also means that wand energy, it literally is tied to that inspired feeling, motivation, that drive to get up and go do something, that feeling of like, wow, I'm so excited about this. That feeling comes in here with this Ace of Wands. This is good. It is definitely expanding your life. This is absolutely this energy one more time, because the Three of Wands usually talks about expansion of your life. Look, she's literally sitting in a tree. Now she can see so much further than what she used to see. If you're standing on the ground, you're going to see what you see, but climb up in the tree and all of a sudden, wow, wow, you can see everything around you, the whole area. So I feel like, yes, there's a leveling up that you're going to be doing, but it's also going to expand your life in some kind of way. There's a lot of abundance, a lot of new experiences coming in here. And again, we've got this vibe coming in of people. In the Lovers card coming in, you've got Gemini coming into your reading. And we have Leo as well. Okay, so with the Lovers card coming in here, you are literally looking at some kind of partnership, some kind of alignment with other people coming in. Another thing with the Three of Wands, it literally means meeting new people. And we see it here in the two cups coming up here, in the two pages. I keep saying cups. In the two pages coming in here as well. Literally you meeting some new people here. They're going to help you expand your horizons in some kind of way. If this is a partnership or like you're working with somebody, this is a very good energy. It is very, very good. And this is Gemini as well. There is something that you need to walk away from. Okay, so we've got you having to leave behind a lot of insecurity, a lot of fears that you are carrying here because of that. And this for me feels like what you've experienced already. It feels like the money that is not always doing what it's meant to do for you. And I kind of feel you needing to have to walk away from that. And it goes straight back to divine alchemy in the Holy Amethyst. Move beyond current challenges. Meaning that these things that you are currently worried about, the issues that you are currently dealing with, maybe in your business, in your career, with your money, it is an obstacle that you have to overcome. It's not a blockage. It is an obstacle that you must overcome, and you must overcome it. And it's also just because you've seen this obstacle and you've seen that problem and you've experienced being broke, you know what I mean, doesn't mean that in the future you're going to repeat those experiences. That is you in your mind worried that that may come in. And this becomes a very serious problem right over there. Because right here, with regards to creation, when you get into your bed and you sit on there, you're laying on your pillow and you're about to go to sleep and you start to freak out about the future. You start to worry about things from the past and you're hoping it doesn't come back again and you don't know how to deal with a problem. That is your creation moment. So whatever you think about at this moment becomes your reality every night. You're literally reprogramming the next day. So when you go to bed at night, you got to walk away from the negative stuff that you are thinking about. It is very important. You're moving between this, like, I think it's called a delta and alpha phases, and you're moving into all these different levels of consciousness where you're literally going from delta, completely awake, conscious, and that is your mind with all your problems, okay? You're falling into unconscious sleep. The subconscious mind begins to take over, and it is truly the subconscious mind that creates your reality. And if you are telling the subconscious mind, the conscious mind begins to tell the subconscious mind, because you're in between these two states of being, that, oh my goodness, this is bad, is bad. Your subconscious mind doesn't realize that is not happening. So you're laying in bed there going, oh my God, what if I can't pay my bill? Oh my goodness, what if I get kicked out of my place? Oh my goodness, what if I can't fix my car? Oh my goodness, how am I going to pay this? And you're freaking out like that. Do you know that your brain actually thinks that that is happening in that moment? Your brain doesn't have eyes, okay? There's no eyes on your brain. There's eyes, yeah, and the eyes actually just take in information and feed it to the brain. The brain just sees this information and it goes, oh my goodness, we're getting kicked out of our place. What am I going to do now? This is terrible. And it's not even happening. So what are you pulling in? You're pulling in that event actually to come in. And that's why you got to start focusing on the bigger picture and not on the stuff that hasn't happened or the stuff that has already happened. You got to focus on what it is you're trying to create. It takes unbelievable strength to do so, because the strength card, I've got another tarot deck. The tarot cards are not called by the names, they've got words on them. And in the I think it's called Psychic Tarot of the Heart. It's called Psychic Tarot of the Heart. The strength card is called control, because it takes great control on your side to control that fear. But that's what it takes to become a stronger person, where you're going to be in your life and be happy. because at the end of the day, she is literally controlling that snow leopard there. It's so beautiful. She's literally controlling the snow leopard. She's controlling it. That's a wild animal. And it's almost like the brain can be like a wild animal. You know what I mean? The brain can literally be out of control sometimes. It's not you. Your brain is not you. That is your brain. Okay, you are something else inside of you. You want me to prove it to you? Okay, so if you want to know your brain is not you, don't speak this out loud. Say windfall of abundance. Don't speak it, just say it in your mind. Did you hear that? Say it again. Who said that? Who is listening to that? You didn't say that because you were hearing it. You heard it in your mind. But that means you are the listener. And what was speaking, that's not you. Okay, that is the brain doing what the brain does. It's a supercomputer, and you have to reprogram it. You have to reprogram it, and that means you have to control it. Every day you got to tame that snow leopard so that it doesn't go wild again. And that means you got to tame that brain. The most powerful time you have is this. Every night before you go to bed, do not imagine what you do not want to see. My goodness gracious, as you go to bed, you better be thinking about the amazing things that are going to be happening to you and what you do want to see. Because if you start thinking about what you don't want to see, you will create that. This is called the ladder technique. It's like when you go to bed at night, you just completely picture over and over until you fall asleep what you want to see happening, as if it has already happened. And let me tell you, that is going to take you to this place where you are celebrating with a glass of champagne some kind of success that you have in your life. And if you feel like this is really hard work to do, I'm tired, I can't do this, I can't get my mind under control, you will be recreating all the things that you fear the most. If you keep your mind on what it is you wish to create, that is when you're going to overcome these obstacles. One of the things I do when I get into fear in any time in my life, because I'm also human. I'm not like, oh wow, I never think negatively ever. It does happen to me. It happens to everybody. You're in this body. It's normal. The brain is there. It takes a long time to reprogram it. What I've learned to do, the moment I get into boom energy, I create. I begin to create something. I go and recreate my home. Maybe I go and move all the furniture around, or maybe I go and, make a video, you know what I mean? Or I maybe make out a new tarot spread, or I go sketch, or I go draw. I create something. And that creating energy, it literally overpowers all of this. So if you're feeling in this energy there, go do something. Go and learn how to sing, learn how to dance, get a pen and a paper, start writing down a story that's going around in your head. Maybe somebody out here wants to be an author, because I'm seeing the 2 books here, and this just came up as well. Maybe you want to be an author. Start writing it down. Start writing down your everyday experiences. Go learn something new. Understand something different. Create, learn, experience. And then you will actually notice that the things that are really worrying you all the time, they start to move away from you. And then when you look again, boom, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. It's coming towards you. So keep that focus in the month of August, because let me tell you something. There's a lot of money coming in for you here. Okay? And we don't want any kind of mind chatter to block that potential that you're carrying. There we go. Thank you so much, Taurus. Thank you for being here and being in these readings and allowing me to do this for you. I hope this has helped and guided you during this time. And let me tell you, no matter what is currently happening now, go deep, hold your roots deep, because look, you want to be there when that money comes in, and you don't want to have given up before that time. I'm sending my love to you guys, and I thank your spiritual team for being here as well. Bye.